Boom.
Good to go, guys. Welcome back to D&D. Woo!
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw. That's from the most remote person. That means something, guys.
What's the session called?
I called it Museum Inquisition.
Alrighty.
That's about as good as anything. All right, so all the party here that, with the exception of Laura, right now, you guys just finished in that room, the secondary armory room, correct? If I'm right on that one.
We haven't gone upstairs yet.
You haven't gone. So you're down the main floor.
Be correct.
You'd be correct. Good. Okay, so what we've got here is you guys are you hear some everything else is, as you're cleaning everything up, you're checking out your staff, and the door to the main area, back to the main hallway, opens up, and standing in the doorway is a draconian, and I'll let the draconian describe herself. So you see, or you walk in the room, you see the party members just there. There's blood everywhere. A whole lot of suits of armor that are just sort of the suits of armor cases that are should have armor in them. They're not, but there's fleshy goo all over the floor.
Hi guys, Abarat sent me in to find you guys. I see you guys have been busy. I am Kajira. I am a dragonkin. I have blue scales, silver hair, and this here, pointing to my my wolf, I'm sorry, is, what did I name him? Shiver. He's my companion, or my friend, whatever.
Well, we need a lizard to check up on us.
Of course.
Abarat said he was worried you guys hadn't come out for a while, and he wanted to know what was going on, but I could see by the damage around that you guys have been pretty busy in here.
You could say that. It's been an interesting walk through the museum so far.
Do you still have more to do?
We haven't gone upstairs yet. I think we've cleared the bottom floor so far.
Josh, I don't know if we trust this person yet, and you gonna give him our plans?
I mean, if the owner of the museum sent him in, I figured.
She says the owner of the museum. What proof do we have?
True.
What proof do you not have?
I mean,
I might shoot when I come through the door.
I mean, if I didn't get knocked in the head by our paladin over there, I might have a little clear overhead. But right now, I'm feeling pretty trusting.
What do you think, Nine?
Oh, not like lizard, 9 like lizard.
Okay. So the wolf seems to be eyeing everybody up pretty, just sizing them all up. Seems pretty good. It seems like a normal wolf. Nothing huge. Just a wolf companion.
Can I?
Yeah, he's silver with cold blue eyes.
Can I pet your puppy?
You can try, but if he takes off your arm, it's not my fault.
I do need my hands.
Can I roll an insight to see if our visitor is telling the truth?
Absolutely.
It's rolling. I really don't know a lot at 7.
She appears to be telling the truth.
All right, I relay that.
I ain't with her, so. What's the worst that could happen? We have to kill her on the top floor.
Truer words have not been spoken. All right.
All right. Guess I'm outvoted.
No.
Generally speaking, take that as a always.
Wow.
Sorry,
Oh.
neighbors.
We got a quiet one here.
Arcris,
So, what are y'all's names?
Arcris, you
If you
hear a
don't
noise
mind me asking.
from the last room where the two stairs were going up. You hear a thump over there, like something fell. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Kajara.
Hi, I'm Venturi. I'm the
I'm 9.
I'm the party's punching bag.
Oh, goody! I love punching bags.
I'm Marcus.
How do you like arrows? I like practicing for arrows.
I mean, I prefer not to be punched by the party, but I mean, when the roll's given, you take the roll.
I am 9. I will be your meat shield for the remainder of the adventure.
In the beach.
I extend my hand. Name's Moon, cleric, follower of Osiris.
Lander's Grayskills.
He's the grumpy one.
He is the grumpy one, I can tell.
A cheerful elf, yes.
I thought elves were always cheerful, and all the elves I know were always cheerful, and
Not this one.
nice. And,
Just how many elves have you known?
oh, I know a lot of elves.
Careful. Yeah.
So, Arcris,
Okay.
you heard that noise happen from the previous it's the most northerly part of the room. So if you guys go back to your map on the round table, it would be the middle part of the room that had a number of bookshelves in it.
I relate it to the party.
That's the one with all the copper plates and vases and things in it that had all the ornate art, the clay artifacts.
I mean, should we go check that out?
There's noise.
Check what out?
Arcris, do you tell everybody what you heard?
Yes.
Well, yeah, let's go look.
I go first.
All right, you head back in there, and it's into the copperware hall. 9 leading the charge, clearly.
I think I'm still shaking from getting my face bit off twice.
Fair. That's fair. When you guys walk in the room, everything appears to be normal. 2, 3, 4. 9 and Venturi. You guys both notice out of the corner of your eye that one of the vases there's a vase where there wasn't one there before, and it's not shaped correctly. Like it's bulbous around one side, like it's got like the clay pot comes down. It's a fairly big vase, about 3 feet high, and the front of it has a sort of a distended end on it, like a big bulbous end on it.
Should I
It's
dart
like
it?
that pot's either pregnant or eat somebody.
Should I throw a dart at it?
Sure.
Oh yeah, throw a dart at it. 14 to hit.
You just roll your damage. It's stationary.
Oh, okay. That would be 2 damage.
All right. It hits the what you would have expected to hear a crash or a breaking sound, and it went squish. Roll for initiative.
15.
Sorry. 16,
8.
sorry.
18.
Give me just read out your name and then initiative, please.
Arcris, 18.
Landris, 15.
Moon, 16.
Venturi, 7.
Natural 20.
If you're rolled a 24.
So it's
Don't tell me
20.
the number there, babe. Oh, and then a 9 rolled a 9.
9 was a 9, and Venturi was a what? You cut out there, sir?
Kira is a
7.
24.
11, sorry, Max?
7.
11. 7. Oh my god. Pulling up the rear, Venturi. Jeez.
We were focused on the dart. Sorry.
Clearly you were. Right. So Kajira, you saw the dart go squish into the side of this vase.
That's not natural.
What are you doing?
What would you like to do?
I will pull out my bow and shoot at it. Obviously, it's needs to be taken care of.
Where? Take your shot. Roll the hit.
20.
That hits. Roll your damage.
9.
9 points. Okay. All right. So it still looks like a vase at this point, but your arrow also sunk into the side of it.
It's not good.
Okay. Next on the order would be Arcris.
I'm going to shoot it with my bow because I've
Okay.
got my face bit off twice already.
That's probably a good idea for you.
21 to hit.
Hit. Mhm.
And 10 for damage.
Perfect.
Do I roll sneak attack for that or not?
Oh, because you're not. You're. There's nobody directly engaged with it.
Okay.
The moon.
I think I'm going to take the safe route and cast Toll the Dead. A wisdom DC of 13.
I gotta roll that. What's your damage?
It is good on damage.
D12.
Da, 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 da. 13 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right. And the vase does two things. The vase, at the very top, come out as teeth and a big long tongue. And the first thing it does is it spits out a partially digested halfling. And then it basically upchucks itself. It spits out a partially digested halfling, and you can tell because it's very small. And it rolls. It goes to go after the nearest person, which would be 9. Ooh. Okay. As it goes, it goes to swipe at you with its tongue, and it catches on one of the overhanging lights above, pulling down a cabinet of treasures onto itself. Okay, and it is now considered prone. It's the cabinet flattens him. Okay, now Landris, you have a prone target in front of you. You may roll with advantage. I rolled
All
2
right,
ones in a row. If you can
back
actually believe it.
with my longbow.
Okay, you can roll with advantage too.
16
Hits.
and a 23.
23
Damage
misses.
on that attack is 11.
Okay.
Second attack, 27 to hit.
Or no roll again.
Damage is 8.
Roll your damage twice. Roll your attack twice. Grift. Roll your
I had total.
Yeah, because you have advantage. So
Okay,
you
second attack,
still could roll in that 20. Right?
14.
No. Okay. So we'll use the original damage. Okay, 8 points. All right. 9. You saw him take a swing at you, make a real big mess, and now he's pinned partially under a glass cabinet.
9 smash.
Okay, 9 smash.
God. There goes our money.
11 to hit with the first attack.
I gotta check that out. No, that does miss.
Second attack, 16.
That would hit though. Wait, did you roll with advantage?
Oh no, I did not.
No,
So the
we
first
didn't.
one.
Okay, so then the first attack would hit then. Call it that.
Okay, so first attack damage is
It's still prone. Landris's arrows didn't stand it up on its end. So
9 points of damage on the first attack.
much as Landris would love to stand up on that. Yep.
Second attack hits.
Okay.
Damage is 12.
Okay. All right. So now we got victory.
Yay! Gonna go in with the double Eldritch.
Double Eldritch.
Well, I got a nat 20 on the first roll, so
Let's do the damage on that one.
Action is 2. I should have done 2 too.
that one is 20 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. Before you even utter the component on the second one, did you actually roll a 20 again?
Yes, I did.
To do the damage, why not? 2 bolts come flying out of Venturi.
And that is 11 damage on that one.
Wow. Okay. Good. So I was going to roll to see if your damage, well, it technically should have carried on, but I'm not going to be that mean to you. So it does just hit the mimic and not the cabinet as well, as the mimic basically liquefies into a big, huge pile of goo. There are teeth and a long tongue hanging everywhere. The tongue's still just sort of flipping around on the ground next to the poor damn thing that died in 6 full seconds. Okay.
I can't believe I got a double nat 20 on that.
I rolled double that once, so that's why the cabinet's on him. Okay. All right. So that's what's left there, and that's to be. There is a mimic and a partially digested halfling.
I hope we're not going to get charged for that mimic pulling that down on top of himself.
How many teeth am I collecting?
You know we are.
Yeah. I want to search the wreckage and see if there's any artifacts that are still okay, that aren't completely shattered.
But you just pulled down. There are a number of them around. If you look at the map, you zoom in on the map, you can see that each one of the brown cabinetry on the side contains a number of artifacts. It's full of clay pieces throughout. So only one of them came down, and not everything inside the thing broke. So
okay, I just wanted to make sure that not everything broke. Hopefully, we can salvage
most
something.
of it did. Most of it did. Let's be honest here. Most of it did.
I don't know. Do you guys think we should search the halfling and see if we can get some type of identification off of it?
There ain't enough left.
It depends on which half it is.
Tell you what, you search it.
Okay.
Medicine check on that, please. You can, and for anybody looking at the halfling, medicine check.
Got a 15 on medicine check.
Of course, she's going to check too.
16.
Marcus is curious. You all three of you guys know that this halfling hasn't been dead very long, like within a day. The skin is still there, and there's still enough of there. The pieces aren't there. It's been chewed up.
Okay.
That's why it's in pieces, because it was chewed away.
Can I also investigate the mimic and see if there's anything left inside of it, or is it just once it's in the mimic, it just liquefies?
The mimic has nothing left in it at this point. No.
All right. Well, that was interesting. Thanks for the help with the mimic. Talking to what's Kajira, yeah.
You're welcome.
So
there are 2 stairs leading up to the next floor.
do we want to go up the floor first, or do we want to take a short rest if we can?
Short rest.
Because I only
I
have
think
like
we ought to. We got some beat people.
Yeah, I don't have any spell slots left. All I got is my cantrips and stuff.
Who needs healed?
I could use a little healing. I'm 37 of 50.
I'm like 26 out of 42.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I said, I got my face bit off twice.
Okay. So you guys are trying to take a short rest here, just sort of relax on the benches and couches here. Like you're not sleeping. You're just gonna okay, lick your wounds and that sort of thing. Yeah, you can do that.
Technically, is it a short rest?
You can have it. You can have a short rest. You're just gonna slow down and take some time.
Get our bearings back, type of thing.
That's what you guys are going to do that. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it in that same room that you were just in, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't see a reason to move.
All right. Your short rest goes by without anybody hearing anything. So go ahead and take your short rest.
You can take some hit points, right?
No, you can choose to use a hit die.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I'm not injured, but anybody who is could technically do that.
I can cast Cure Wounds on anybody who needs it.
That was interesting. Took a short rest, used 2 hit dice, and that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, during a short rest, what people can do, because you're level 5, you get 1 hit dice per level, and you can use a hit dice to roll, and you get that many hit points back after a short rest. So you basically stop and you just took about an hour breather, give or take, and licked your wounds, patched up any of the big gashes you may have had. In this case, Venturi's got to mind his ribs, and poor Arcris has got to stitch up the little holes in his face from the teeth of a mimic.
Well, I asked him if he wanted me to cure wounds.
I just used a
You
couple
don't-
of hit dice.
Yeah, you don't need to do that because the hit dice come back after one long rest. You won't get your spell back until a long rest.
Okay.
Okay, so just so I just want to make it clear because you're still new to this. Whenever possible, hang on to your healing. Unless somebody's needing it, i.e., one of those down or whatnot. Okay.
All right.
So after that, you guys can go. You guys are continue up the stairs there. This is a vaulted area ceiling, so you guys can have lots of time to just chill out. Okay. You guys go,
Attunement.
as you guys.
Was it enough time?
Sorry?
Was it enough time to attune, or was it just enough to just breathe?
No, you need for the attunement. You can either take the hit dice and relax, or do the other piece.
Okay, I took the hit dice. All good.
Yeah. So as you come up the stairs, you guys see more glass displays. They all seem to be locked. And this is a very small collection of things. It looks like there's some very old and kind of fragile-looking clay objects, some toy horses, cups, urns, and things of that nature in different cabinets on the upper level.
Give her a perception check. But I don't know nothing. Roll 6.
Okay.
Roll
Give
a
me
perception.
some perception checks from people.
Perception 21.
17.
22.
Kajira, Arcus, and Moon, you guys can see that there's some very ornate objects sitting in the one cabinet.
I'm going to relay that to the party.
And like expensive. 3 or 4 of them in there first.
There's some really expensive stuff right there in that cabinet, right there.
Can I detect magic as well?
Back away from it.
Arcus, you figure that just from you've seen some of those around before, those things run in the hundreds of platinum pieces. So, yeah, that's expensive. And sorry,
I'm not
you were-
going over there and touching the thing.
you were saying you had a question.
No, I just said that there's some expensive stuff in the cabinet right over there.
Are
Venturi?
any of them magical?
Nothing is magical that you can detect in this room.
They're sealed
Just
inside of a
expensive.
case.
Sorry, Moon?
They're just expensive.
It's expensive.
Yes.
Really expensive. Not to the point of being priceless, but you wouldn't want them coming out of your paycheck, kind of thing. You're leaving where they be, you're going to grab something.
Well, are
I'm
they
not
part of the
touching that.
museum?
It's part of the museum. That's
It's
the,
a part of the museum, yes.
You don't want to steal from the museum, or at least I wouldn't think we would want to.
that's it. I'm gonna leave them here unless he cheats us, and then we'll come back.
There you go.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put the? Do you guys want me to put the map again, or do you have it again still?
I don't know that I have.
Got it.
Yeah. So as you go up to the second floor, in the room you're in, you can actually overlook it. It overlooks the wishing well pond and the other in that you were down below on the main floor.
Yeah.
And then there's in the room next to it, you can see the hallway goes straight down to the south, ending in a set of double doors at a T intersection, and you know that there's a set of double doors on the west side of this room and a double doors on the right side of the room. The long room, anyway.
Are we in the center room?
Which way do you guys plan on going?
I don't care what.
I'm gonna follow wherever you guys think we should go.
I say roll a dice.
What hall?
Even we go left, odd we go right.
Sure.
Okay,
It's odd, so we go right.
Okay.
sounds good.
All right. You head over. The door is unlocked, and it leads into an area that looked very similar to the same armory looking piece that you were in before. And it's a continuation of the armory exhibit. It features a pretty good assortment of weapons, armor, but a little more heraldry throughout.
Investigate the room.
Roll your investigations, please.
17. That would be Landris.
6 on Venturi.
6. On our-
12 for 9.
Moon 11.
9 for Kira.
All right. Landris, there's nothing you don't actually, nobody really notices anything out of the ordinary here other than a few suits of armor. They look pretty expensive.
Okay, let's move on.
There is a room to the south here. There are stairs going down here. And then there's a set of double doors all the way to the west here, with it going back and forth into the hallways.
Okay, I say we go south. Down the stairs just takes us to where we were.
That's correct.
South ones.
So I say south.
Okay, as you get to the door is a little sticky, but it does open with a little bit of a shove. And what you notice here, it's a gallery of tools, ancient tools. So the gallery showcases tools used by the ancient ancestors of different elves, humans, and dwarves. Special care has been made to explicate the item's points of origin and use cases. So each tool has a little write-up around it saying where it's from, who used it. Kind of interesting stuff.
Investigate the room.
Please do.
3.
Landris notices his feet. He's got dirt on them.
Moon
9.
perception 19.
Archer said 9. Show Landris that he has dirt on his
3.
feet. And Kajira confirms it.
Venturi has
Venturi
a 9.
goes, yep, that is indeed dirt. And Moon goes, hey, wait a minute. I think this hammer in this case moved.
I'm going to tell that to the party. I think a tool just moved. That hammer in the case.
I'm gonna press to digitize his foot. That way I can get the dirt off of it.
All right. The dirt on Landris's foot is gone, and you're very happy. Now you guys can get back and searching the room as opposed to leaving tracks everywhere. Moon just told you that there's something moving inside the case.
Is the case locked?
The case is locked, and you can see that there's lots of tools there. Moon, you also notice that there is what looks to be it's a red streak down the one side of the hammer.
I'm going to relay that to the party. Red streak.
Could be blood, could be just
Is
dirt.
it blood?
And have you licked it yet? No. You need to be closer to examine it. You're looking through, and you barely could tell the dirt in your shoes. So no, you can't tell whether it's blood from here, Landris. And these particular cases, again, don't have tops on them. So
I'm
they are
petting
glass.
my wolf, see if it makes any reaction to it.
Your wolf didn't see nothing either. He was more concerned with what everybody was looking at on Landris's foot.
Like shit.
Can I
Well,
use medicine to see if it's blood?
Yes.
I'm going
You
to
can
do
roll
that.
that. You can roll a medicine check.
It's a 22 for Moon.
You are pretty sure that's blood on there. And while you're
Hey.
looking around and underneath there, you're pretty sure you can see more of it on 2 other tools as well.
So that's blood, and that's blood, and that's blood over there.
Marcus, when you pick the lock, get out of the way and I'll open the door this time.
Okay.
Now that's
Now
thinking
we-
ahead. Well done, 9. For the orc, you're doing pretty good today. Good. All right.
10.
You did not pick the lock.
Yeah.
That lock, you're like, I just can't get this. So you try it, nothing.
Well, I didn't know any better than rolling that.
And again, so
Yep.
you're like, I can't get it either, guys. I don't know what's going on. You can choose to break that lock off or not. Up to you.
Hang on, glance. See if I can
How
get
tall
something.
is the cave?
The cases like the other ones are all 10 feet tall.
Hmm.
I'm not
And it's
following
real
it.
cool.
I could throw Venturi up there.
No, thank you.
I
I'm
want
trying
some
to
help.
think if there's something I can do, a spell of some sort that might be able to at least get to it.
Is there any chance that we could get Arcus to try to pick the lock again?
Not without. You could give it one more try, but it's going to be at disadvantage.
Question: if I see its blood and I think it's an enemy, and I can see it, but the thing is open, could I cast infestation? Because it just says a creature that you can see.
You're looking at a case full of tools.
I mean, can I just cast it on the tools?
Tools aren't a creature.
It creates mites, and mites would make it freak out, maybe. Nah, okay. It was worth it. It was worth a shot.
I say we throw him in the case.
You cast it on the tools, and the mites crawl around the tools and then sort of crawl away into the ether. So it doesn't seem to affect any of them at this point.
Okay.
I'll bang on the glass really hard to see if anything moves.
You're gonna what, sorry?
Bang on the glass really hard. Like I'm knocking on the door. See if I can get it.
Okay, I'm going to need you to roll a strength check. And you're trying not to break the glass now.
24.
You bang on it, you're like, whoa, okay, relax. I gotta, yeah, you didn't break the glass. It shook. And four tools change. There are 4 minutes in this case.
Can we put a lid on it? Put a lid on it so where they can't get out, and then we have evidence that it was mimics that destroyed the place and not us.
Okay.
I am backing away to get as much room between me and them as possible.
Okay, so what we're gonna have, you're gonna have 1 round to do what you need to before the mimics hit the top of the tank. So what you're
backing up as far as I can get.
So what you've got right now, so here we are. We're all standing around this one tank. Everybody's all standing around it. 9 just banged on the glass. 4 mimics just came to life. Now they just immediately jump to the sides and start slamming up. We're gonna go around the room. 9, what are you gonna do here? We're gonna roll for initiative right after this. So go ahead, 9.
Okay. 9 is going to put away his shield and pull out his warhammer to take advantage of his 2-handed attack.
Okay. Moon.
I'm gonna pray to Osiris.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, dearest Osiris, my redeemer, hear your humble servant. Show me mercy so I may be strong once more. I request this of you in your hallowed name. Bless me with your mercy.
And that's you're just gonna stand around the glass and pray. Just waiting?
No, I'm gonna back the hell up.
Okay, you're gonna back up 50 feet. Gotcha. All right, Landris.
Backing away as far as I can get and still be able to attack.
Yeah, you can go right to the far wall. That's no problem. All right, I guess Kajira.
To back up and pull out my rapier.
Okay. Arcris.
Can I stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Well,
You roll your high.
That's what he's going to do.
I'm gonna stealth.
All right, so you duck around behind another
25.
Yeah, so you ducked around behind a little farther around the corner there. Okay.
And I'm just going to back up and get ready to blast.
All right, initiative time, please.
Ooh. Venturi 17.
Jira's 23.
20.
Venturi
Landers
17.
23.
Oh. Venturi 17. Landris
23.
23. Okay.
Kajira's 23.
Okay. Who's got the higher
Archer's
deck?
20.
I have a 20 dexterity.
On a tie, dexterity wins. So
No, Moon.
Moon 18.
Mine's 18.
Okay. And then 9.
9 rolled a 10.
You're getting up there. 9. The last time we rolled a 9, so it's all good.
Yeah, you're right.
We're getting better. Okay. So we got 1, 3. Okay. And do they get a bonus? Sorry. They do not. All right. So, top of the order here. Landris, the mimics are climbing the attack. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
I'm firing at the closest one.
They're all behind
He
glass.
peeks over the top.
So you're going to hold
Okay,
your action.
well, I'm waiting till they're not behind glass.
Okay.
Wait a minute. No, I'm not. Seeking arrow.
There you go. Thank you. Bam. Done. Okay. You can do your explosion.
First attack.
What do you say?
You could do an
22
explosion.
to hit
That hits.
and doing 1 damage of force.
Yep.
I'm hitting
It's regular longbow damage.
a longbow again
Not to
with
hit.
the seeking arrow.
You haven't
19
done
to hit.
damage. Grift, you haven't done your damage yet on the first attack.
Just do the regular.
You still do the regular damage plus the force damage.
Okay. Damage of 9.
So 10 total.
Second hit
Yeah, that hits.
does a damage of 4. Oh no, 9
Plus.
plus
Same target or two different targets?
5 force damage. Same target.
Same target? Okay.
And
Force.
that's half. The 5 is half if he makes his saving wisdom.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
I think it's wisdom. Or is it dex?
Nope. They were rolled with advantage because they are
Okay,
fully.
I'm
ready to
done.
hell out. All right, Kajira.
They're still inside the glass, so I will just wait till they get.
So you're gonna hold your action and
Yep,
hold your attack action. Is that
I
what you
will
said?
be holding.
Okay, so when one you're holding your attack action, so if one of them comes over the top, you're gonna shoot the first one up. Correct?
Well,
Okay.
no, I've got my rapier out, so
Oh,
But
so
I
you're
don't
waiting
have
for them
the-
to come. You're gonna
Yeah.
wait for them to come to you then. Okay. Okay, that's fair. So we're gonna hold. So your initiative will change then to go after their movement. All right, just so you're aware, or it'll be as their movement it goes on. The third one would be Arcris.
I'll hold my action too.
Okay. Hold. And Moon.
If I toll the dead, will it affect them?
Yep.
Then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm
It's a
gonna
sight thing.
toll
Yeah.
the dead, the same one that Landris attacked.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Wisdom DC of 13.
I got 8. No. 8. 9. What's? Well, that's 2d12 now, isn't it? Oh, gross.
Yeah, for 21 points of damage.
Okay. It goes.
Yay, good.
You pull it, and that one is gone.
Excellent.
Landers softened her up, and Moon blew it up. Okay. Venturi, what's your
What's my what?
dexterity?
My dexterity is 13.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Are they all about the same level on the glass?
They're just about, yeah.
Okay.
Almost to the top.
I'm gonna pick one of them and cast infestation on it. Concentration of 15. They have to make.
Okay. Concentration. So, a con save, 15.
Yeah, con save 15. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's not concentration. But they got a 16. So the 14. Yeah, 16. So
Okay.
that's oh, damn. Okay, I want to try and roll a 3D. All right. So they come piling up, and 3 of them crest the top. Range weapons, holding action. Arcus, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, so from the shadows you can see one of them, and you can roll with advantage as a sneak attack on one of them. That came over the top just now.
Do you just roll the damage, or do I roll to hit too?
You got to roll the hit still.
Okay, just making sure. 22,
That hits.
and the damage 6, and the
Plus
sneak
sneak
attack,
attack.
right?
Mm-hmm.
12.
Okay, that one looked pretty hurt. Okay. So now there are 3 more of them that come over the top, and they're going to go after Moon right after you on one of them because they saw you blow up his friend.
Okay.
Kajira, because you're standing there with a rapier, and when he gets to you, before he attacks, you get to attack him. Okay, and the last one would be. Oh, he's got to see you. Well, you just fired, so you're okay. Yeah, so he's gonna come after you, Arcus. Okay. And so the first one, 18 to hit. Moon.
To hit Moon? Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and that is. Bites down at you with his teeth for 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second one would be Kajira going after you, but as he comes towards you, Kajira, you're waiting for him to hit. Go ahead and roll your attack to hit as he lunges at you. This is the one that's hurt,
10.
by the way.
10.
That will miss. So you roll your second attack because you can sweep twice.
Second attack, 20.
That does hit. So as you feverishly didn't expect him to jump from the top rope onto you, he managed to go after you. So
For 13.
with 13 points of damage.
Damn.
Don't forget my wolves right there.
So you got to roll the attack, but your wolf will go next turn because you can't really rightly tell a regular wolf to
Yeah.
hold your action. So
Right.
okay, so you rolled a 13 on a 1. What the?
1 plus 12 damage.
I know that's disgusting.
It's nuts.
Okay, and now the last. So he for 11. 14 to hit Kajira.
Okay.
That hit you?
What's your armor class?
What's your armor class?
Oh, sorry. 16.
Okay, that misses. And a 19 to hit you, Arcus.
Hits.
And does a whopping 10 points of damage as it bites down on you, getting a taste of the almighty Arcus. All right. Next, we have 9.
I'm kind of offended at this point because they all went past me. And I'm going after the one that attacked
You jumped
Arcus.
over you, yep.
Yep. I'm going after the one that attacked Arcus.
You're gonna rage
Okay.
up first.
First thing I am going to do is rage.
Okay.
Let me click that. Which also brings up the Wild Surge. Let's see what that's going to be this time. Yay. What does 8 do? Bolt of light shoots from my chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take D6 radiant damage and be blistered until the start of the next turn.
Ew.
Until your rage ends, you can use this effect on each turn as an action, bonus action.
That's a bonus action, okay.
Yep. So the one I'm concentrating on is the one in front of Arcus, so he has to save. Let's see what save was. What was it? Constitution saving throw.
10. What's the DC?
It doesn't say. It says the Constitution saving throw.
Well, it'll be whatever yours is. So that would be
Oh, mine is 18.
your DC's 18 save.
My Constitution is an 18.
Oh no, it won't be that.
Oh,
But a 10 will miss anyway. We'll just go with that.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so he takes the D6 from that, and he's blistered until the next turn, and then I'm going to attack him.
It took 6 points of damage from that. Okay. Roll your attack.
Okay, with my first attack, I
Hits.
rolled a 27 to hit.
Now that misses.
I do 8 points of damage there. I'm going to attack again. 27 to hit again.
Oh, okay.
And 12 points of damage. And that's all I can do this stuff.
All right, Landris.
I'm attacking the same one 9 just to attack.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Hits.
Damage of 6. I'm attacking him again.
Okay.
25 to hit.
It hits again.
There you go.
Damage of 12.
12.
I am going to action surge.
Okay.
And attack 2 more times.
Okay.
Hit that one still alive?
Yes.
Is that one still alive?
Yes. There are 3
Yes.
living.
Attacking
2
him.
really, 2 really hurt. Well, one
17
really
to
hurt.
hit.
Hits.
Doing 10 more points of damage.
That one's dead.
Firing on the next closest one. I guess
Moon.
that'd be the one going after Moon.
Yep.
15 to hit.
Hits.
For 13 points of damage.
Over there.
Okay.
I got stacked dice.
Damn. Okay. Next on that one would be Venturi.
There's still 2 of them up. One of them's hurt.
Yeah, one of them's on Kajira. Both hurt. One's on Kajira, one's on Moon. The one on Kajira clearly looks bloodied.
All right, I'm going to fire at that one first. That is a 21 to hit with 12 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. It's still alive.
Still alive. You know what? I'm going to fire at the other one too and get it pretty much as far as I can.
Okay.
23 to hit, and that is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Wouldn't my wolf have gone after?
Okay.
The
And
one-
now Kajira, the one that's bleeding, is taking another swipe with its pseudopod, a big, huge purple tongue with suction cups comes flying at you, trying to grapple you and hold you. Would be a 23. You are hit by bludgeoning, and you are hit for. You take 10 points of damage, and you are grappled. You have a tongue around you. Okay, and Moon, the other one on you, does the same, trying to give you a big, lovely lick.
You should pop up the
And that would be a 19.
That hits.
And 4 points, and you are grappled.
Yeah, there should be 2 more arrows.
Archris, you are the one that was in front of you, kind of exploded from a number of things coming at it, mainly arrows, a whole lot of them. It kind of looked like an archery competition.
Yeah, I'm gonna close in and attack the closest one.
So you're equidistant. One in front of Kajira or the one in front of Moon?
Wrong way.
Kajira.
The one in front of Moon, it looks less hurt. The one in front of Kajira is just about dead.
Okay, I'll move to the one that's less hurt then.
Okay, Moon. And you see that both of the ladies are grappled at the time. The tongue is extended and wrapped around them.
I'll take out both my short swords.
Okay,
And do I get a sneak attack on this one or not?
you will. Yes,
You
it
will,
is
okay.
most clearly having a hugging contest with Moon and Kajira. Both of them are doing that.
22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, damage is 8. Sneak attack is
Could do it.
9.
Not enough.
Nice.
Okay, second. Oops, wrong one. Time out. 18 to hit
Still hits.
and 8 damage.
8 damage. It now looks more hurt than the other one. Okay. So, the next one is Kajira. You are currently grappled. You can attack with disadvantage with your rapier because you basically have one arm free like this. You can kind of do what you want, but he's going to try and swallow you next turn. So you can roll.
I also would like to know how come my wolf is not fighting to help me.
Your wolf will attack this turn as well. It didn't attack. We're only on round 2.
Well,
We're what, 10 seconds in?
We are just entering our 12th second. Go ahead.
I will try to hit with a rapier.
Yeah, so you got to roll. You got to roll to attack twice, and you take the lowest of the 2. But your wolf will probably kill it if it hits. Okay, roll one more time.
10.
And the 10 does miss. So yeah, you have one attack for that, and now you can also make a strength check to break free of the grapple as well.
Oh, make a strength check.
So you lose your movement, but you can make a strength check.
Yeah.
21.
Oh, okay. You take a swing at it, miss, and you manage to wriggle out, and you are now ungrappled for this. So you push the tongue off your shoulder, as slimy as that was. Your wolf. You got to attack for your wolf. So
Which one do I attack with?
the
The
stats.
little red dice in the left-hand corner.
Yeah, you got to use a little bit nice in the left-hand corner. You got to roll. You got to add the numbers manually. Sean, you may want to give her a hand.
There's a 20. Go up. There's a 20.
There.
Yeah, and then roll that to.
Just roll it, and then what you'll get is you'll have a number. What's the bonus to hit for your wolf? It might be enough.
Yeah, what is the bonus?
I don't know. Hold on.
For a second.
It's the 2 hit.
Yeah, my card for it's gone. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I think.
+4.
+4 to
+4
hit.
hit. That hits.
So
And
it
you
hits,
roll
and then you roll your
2d4.
damage.
So roll your damage 2d4 and add 2.
2d4. Okay.
Yep, so go to the 4 and you can change the number.
Click it twice.
Yeah.
Well, that was 3, but.
Too many.
You roll too many dice.
Let's see.
There you go.
3 points.
Yep.
Okay. Both you and the wolf fail to do enough damage to kill it.
Is that 3 plus the 2 additional? So it'd be 5? Because it doesn't get a +2. It's
Yeah, it does. It just
So
dies.
it's 5 points of damage.
2 hit points left. So it was 2d4 plus 2 is the damage on your wolf. So it just dies because Venturi made his roll.
I was just looking at my card trying to figure out why I didn't have the plus to it, but he
You
had
gotta do it
answered
manual.
before
I
I
don't
even
have
found
that.
it.
So that's on you. You gotta keep track of that stuff. All right, the mimic in front of you, Kajira, dies. We're going top of the order now, back to Landris. Landris, you see.
What
poor
about Moon?
Didn't Moon go?
No.
Yeah, he did. You were attacked by the mimic after that. Were you not?
Just I went once,
All she's done is.
and then I got
told you.
attacked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
she
went-
only attacked the one time, which means she didn't attack this round.
okay. Then go ahead. Then good. Moon, you can attack this round.
Okay, so I can cast and I can.
You could cast
is-
or you one or the other though.
Okay, so I can't try to break free and cast a
Oh, no,
spell.
you could try to break free and attack. Your bonus action is to actually wrestle yourself free.
Okay, then the first thing I'm gonna do is cast Toll the Dead on the one that's on me.
Okay.
Wisdom DC of 13.
7.
Come on, big bucks. 15 points of damage.
Okay. You can visibly see that the ringing in his ears just caused it to shake and let go of you and die all at the same once. It just turned to a quivering mass.
Beauty.
All right. So now you have 4 dead tool sets on the ground. And some splaining to do.
More teeth for you.
How many mimic teeth do I find?
Say that again, sorry?
How many mimic teeth do I find? That are worth getting.
They're all in pretty good shape. Easy ones that would come out pretty easy, probably about 60 or so.
60? Oh, hell yeah.
It has 20 to 50 and several rows of them. The big ones, I'm just saying, assuming you're just taking the front row.
Yeah.
Okay. They're just basically living mouths with a big, long proboscis tongue.
I got a thing for keeping teeth and tusks, so.
You have all the teeth you could ever need. What you've got left over there, after everybody had their way with these poor mimics, is just basically teeth. And one thing you guys do notice is that the size of the mimics, after they became, after they died, they got larger. So for whatever reason, their form seemed to have expanded slightly. Okay.
Oh.
Just a neat thing.
Mm.
Other than that, nothing else in the room that you guys can see. You've already done your perception rolls for this.
Okay. Well, I say we go back to the armor room and go through that set of double doors.
No roll perception or an investigate before we leave here? What will it matter?
It won't matter. You didn't. Well, you were looking at dirt on the shoes. This time you realized, yeah, there was blood in that case. So you see about the same thing. You see that there's kind of a blood trail that leads where they from the top and would have come down. They were climbing in there. All right, so you head back out into the main armory gallery, and then you're heading over to that other room with the gray statue in it. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. An old marble statue stands alone in this room. It's surrounded by some pockets of flowers that were left by well-wishers that passed through the museum. You could tell that because all of the flowers, or not all of them, but some of them have little notes attached to them in common that say, greetings, well wishes, kind of like a wishing well, but for flowers. You could see.
Investigate the room.
Okay.
20.
And that 20?
No, it's
Oh.
nat 19.
Nat 19.
And perception for Moon.
I got a 9.
All right. This time, Landers isn't looking at his shoes, but everybody else is looking at Landers' shoes still to make sure that they didn't track any dirt from the last room. Okay. And Landers, you see that this statue looks vaguely familiar, but you can't quite place where you've seen it before. This is an exact copy of this stone statue you've seen before, but you can't place where.
Hey guys, do y'all recognize this? This looks oddly familiar.
Can I roll a history or something?
Yeah, and you can roll a history or a Arcana check to see.
Mm.
23.
Okay.
With a nat 20.
Yeah.
You nat 20?
Yeah.
You know this is an artist's rendition of one of the gods. Well, sorry, one of the angels. Sorry, without wings. That's what threw off Landers.
Cool.
Oh.
Looks like the Archangel Zerial, but wingless.
Why?
Okay, so that's what you got out of that.
Okay, I'll tell the party then.
I'll open the
Okay.
door. Statue.
The door leads on the far from west side now, the single door, but it is locked. That one is locked.
That happened when I touched the statue.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you say touch it. When you touch the statue?
Yeah.
What's your constitution?
18.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Does the statue? Well, I guess it's a statue. That's what we know, right?
As you can see, statue, and it looks like something you've seen before. Arcus is fairly certain it's Zerial without his wings. It looks kind of familiar to you too, but doesn't look like Zerial to you.
I don't suppose praying would do anything. Well, I think I'm going to pray to Osiris, but I need to find in my brain.
Anybody else touching the statue?
Yeah, I think I will.
What's your con?
14.
Okay.
Um,
9. Okay. Okay.
Warlocks don't pray to their patron, do they? Their
No,
thing?
you just your patron grants you. They can call upon you at any time to do any amount of favor that you think.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're ugly.
Now, in
Well,
5e,
I
is
can-
there? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you finish and then I'll go.
Okay. In 5e, is there like I know you used to be able to like call upon your god once in a lifetime chance with a very small chance and they would like come down and help or something like that. Is that a thing in 5e?
Yes.
Yeah.
Certain get it like off the hop, and warlocks can do that later on. It's
Okay.
some of their packs. Yeah. So, but don't worry, you'll see your patron way before that.
Oh, that's scary.
Okay.
Call that the foreshadowing of the game.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, so just the two of you have touched the statue.
So I'm going
Prayer.
to pray to Osiris.
Yes.
Sacred Osiris, please grant me your audience. Sustain me with your power. I plead this of you on both my knees. Exalt me with your mighty power.
Can you make a religion, please? Roll, please.
I can. 10.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So that's it. The lock is still locked in the far western side. Nothing happened after the prayer immediately. You didn't feel like you're on call waiting or nothing like that.
Did Arthur's try to pick that already or no?
No one tried.
I'll go pick it.
Okay. There is a lock on both sides.
And 26 with a nat 20.
Nice.
That lock goes click. And the lock next to it just got scared and opened as well. Yeah, no, that's a good roll. So the lock just easily clicks.
While I
You
head back
basically
to the
go,
door.
oh, I know this lock. Click. There you go. So, okay, but it's a lock on a door. So you unlock it without any effort, almost like you were just walking up to it and opening it. You had barely even got your picks making noise. So you go right through it. You're in the hallway, and you can see that there's a glass door in front of you that leads onto a little balcony overlooking the well pond. You can see that. That door is closed, though.
Why not? Let's go look at, make sure.
See if anything's changed in the
I'm
well.
gonna open the door to the balcony.
Okay. The door opens just fine. There's a couple of sitting chairs there, and you can still hear the mob outside because this is open above you, and you can hear the mob outside still bitching. And you hear the
Investigating, make sure the chairs are chairs with a 6. The
They look like chairs.
chairs.
Look, chairs.
Let me
If
see.
you want to be sure, have 9 instead of 1.
Or I'll throw a dart at it.
Or jump on.
Moon perception 18.
The
Um,
the chairs look to be like a pretty good quality chair, actually. Like they'd be worth something.
no, I know
Relay that to the
message.
party.
Doing perception checks.
I know message doesn't normally work like this, but could I message the dude out front and tell him that, hey, we're finding mimics and it might take a little bit longer if you can kind of work the crowd down? Since I have seen him in the past, maybe. And I've messaged him before.
I will let you make a roll for it.
Okay.
That's not a normal thing, but I will let you make a roll.
What should I roll?
I'm gonna give you what's your main? Use your charisma check, right? Yeah. So you use charisma. Yeah. Do a charisma check. You can add your proficiency as well. I'll let you have that.
All right. Oh nope, 7.
Okay. You're not sure whether the message got through or not. Okay.
I tried to message him, guys, just letting them know. We might be able to call out or something, but
Okay. So
Well, the
nothing
chairs,
here. But
Go on, Moon.
the chairs look of pretty good quality. That's all I can really tell.
nothing here to see. Let's move on.
Perfect. Okay. So the only place that on the upper level you could go straight south of here, double doors open up to a balcony that's an open air, kind of like a patio on the second floor, and it's out to the front of the building, or down the hallway into the large exhibit room where you guys got attacked by the huge minotaur.
Let's go down the hallway first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once we
Good.
clear the hallway, if we clear that balcony, we can speak to the crowd from the balcony. So
Okay.
let's go down the hallway first.
All right, you head down the hallway, and this is the second floor of the prehistoric exhibit. It looks pretty lackluster. As soon as you open the door, it's clear that the most exciting pieces of this exhibit was left on the ground floor. Nevertheless, there are several interesting pieces tucked safely behind the protective glass. Some fossilized eggs, molds of massive footprints, some fauna stuck in amber, and things of that nature.
Investigating the room. More dirt on Sue.
You roll a 1.
No, I rolled a 2.
looks like our highest is a 15. Looks better
15.
than
Moon perception 6.
Venturi got a 10.
12.
I got a 15 on investigation.
Okay, so you guys see nothing out of the ordinary here. Looks normal. As you guys walk into the room, you get just about to the first corner to the right, and you guys are sort of just walking in. Everything looks fine, and just as that happens, hang on a second here. Oh boy. Okay.
I like it when the DM goes, "Oh boy."
Yeah. Okay.
It's already too late.
It's already too late. Jerry and
Shouldn't have given the DM so many snacks. Now we're in trouble.
okay, so I'm gonna need a saving throw from. I'm gonna saving throw from Jiri, please, for wisdom DC, please. So wisdom, just roll your wisdom save throw, please.
13.
Okay, and Landris as well, please.
Wisdom, you said?
Yeah.
14.
Okay, you guys both realize that you have had a spell cast on yourself. You're like, whoa, what was that? Something affecting your mind? And 9 and Arcris. 9 of 14 to hit?
15.
15? Okay. So an arrow comes whizzing by you, and a non-natural 20 Arcris to hit you. And you are hit. You are hit by an arrow that came flying across the way. And now I'm going to get you guys to roll for initiative, because as you guys turn and see the arrows flying, you see 3 people in the far corner, and they're dressed in dark purple robes, and they have a weird symbol on the middle of their a front tabard. They're wearing hoods as well and carrying several bags with.
No, go on.
Venturi got a 21, nat 20.
23.
That's why it doesn't matter. So 21.
Arcus got an 18.
Okay.
Landers got a 23.
Got out.
I rolled an 18.
Kajira rolled a 15.
Moon got a 16.
Wow.
Damn, guys, that's pretty good. Okay. And they're going 2 plus. So priest 20. Okay. So Landers, you see 3 of them. 2 of them appear to be. One's holding a short bow, and 2 of them appear to be casters. And they are across from you.
Short bow, huh? Yeah, he's getting it. Attacking with my longbow.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Hits.
Damage of 13. Second attack. 21 to hit. Damage of 13.
Same guy? I'm assuming?
Yeah, same guy.
Okay. Okay. Damn. All right. So the next one would be Venturi.
Alrighty, I'm going to fire Eldritch Blast at one of the casters.
Okay.
We'll just say the left one. 26 to hit. And that is 11 damage. And again, 23 to hit.
It's again.
And that's 6 damage.
Okay, so that would be okay. And now the 2 casters cast on Landris and 9. Okay. So they're gonna roll the hits. 18 on 9 and a 21 on Landris.
That's a hit.
Okay. Uh, 15 points of damage on you, 9. And you are glowing. And 16 points of damage on you, Landris. And you are also glowing at a blinding flash of the blinding flash. That's what you got.
We're blinded.
No.
We're blinded. It's really bright. And Moon, you can tell that they casted guiding. There was two guiding bolts came flying at them and hitting them, striking them both.
I yell that out.
Okay, Arcris. There are 3 targets. One looks to be an archer of some sorts, and the 2 are casters. and both casters just laid a licking on both Landers and 9.
I'm going to move in on one of the casters if I can.
You can do that with your full movement. Yeah, you can make it around.
Okay.
Okay, you close in.
Yep. Oh, well. 14 to hit.
To hit. That hits them. Just
Do I get sneak attack on this or not?
no, because you would be
No.
alone.
Okay, 8.
8
Damage.
damage. That hits.
And my other one,
So that hurts. I mean,
well, 8 to hit, which I'd say
8 to
probably
hit?
misses.
that would miss. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So the next one down the line is 9. Then Moon.
Question.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're on the other side of the.
Yeah, they're down the
on
front. The other
on
corner.
the catwalk on the other side.
Yeah.
And are they standing together in a row? How are they
Yes.
standing?
They're all.
So if I run around the corner at full tilt and plow into one, there's a chance I can take all 3 of them down.
No, not because Arcris is already engaged with one of them. They're aware that he's there, but I do like the enthusiasm. I'm going to give you that.
Well, I'm gonna move around and attack the first one in the line.
Okay, that would be the caster that he's on,
Okay.
the one that's already hurt.
First attack, 20 to hit.
Hits. Jesus.
7 points of damage. Second attack, 25 to hit.
Hits.
6 points of damage. I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with my offhand with the Warhammer.
As the second flail strike hits him, he drops.
Can I use that second attack on the next one in the line?
Yes,
Or
you
is it
can.
too far away?
They're all within 5. They're all within a few feet, so you can get the
Okay.
the.
Does
the
11 hit the next guy in the line?
11? No, that'll miss.
Okay. I'm dead.
All right. Then we got Moon. Then Kajira.
How many feet away am I?
You're about 20 feet away from them.
Okay, and one is dead. One of the casters is dead.
The caster is dead. One of them looks uninjured, and the other is an arrow-ridden short bowist. Landers
Okay,
decided to make a pincushion out of him again.
I'm gonna go after the caster,
Okay.
with my mace. I'm gonna close the distance, obviously.
All right. She's not going to throw her mace. Gotcha. Okay. Noted.
11 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, and as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Does that mean my spiritual weapon gets a turn?
That's correct. You can. Yep.
My spiritual weapon hits with a 12.
That hits.
Perfect. For 9 points of damage.
For 9 points. Okay. Okay. And now Kajira. You were standing there. You saw Moon run over there with 9 and Arcris. They're on the far side of the room fighting what is left of. Well, it was 3, but you watched the one drop as you're getting ready to run over. Move your action. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to use my. Oh, you said I ran over?
No, you don't
No.
have to.
Okay. I'm pulling out my
Yeah.
longbow.
Longbow. Okay.
24 to hit.
Just hits.
8 damage.
Okay. Now, which one are you?
Second
Were you
step.
the caster or the other archer?
Which one was she?
Oh, the caster.
Okay. All right, and that's it.
The other,
You're
hit
all you
was
do.
the other hit was an 8, but it was actually a 1.
Oh, 1. Okay, roll a d20, please. There are 3 fresh targets in front of you.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Ow.
You at the last second you see that you're about to lose your bow and you knock it off, and that arrow hits straight in the ground in front of you. You manage to save your arrow from hitting something else, like one of the exhibits. Well done. Okay. So you manage to save your arrow and not shoot Nine and Moon or Arcris in the back. Perfect. All right. So now we have okay. This would be okay. Archer. The archer guy who has nobody on him right now is going to take 2 shots back at Arcris. Not Arcris, sorry, at Landris. And that would be a 20. I'm sure that one hits.
That hit.
And a 15.
No.
Okay. You were hit for a whopping 3.
3.
Yeah. Arcris.
Now.
No, sorry. Wait a minute, hang on. No, not Arcris. I'm looking at the wrong one. I wrote it down wrong. My bad. So it's the cleric's turn. I put archer, not cleric. And he's going to cast a spell on who's back there? So Kajira. You're going to make a wisdom save, please.
Before he does that, can I just go ahead and counterspell it?
Can it be
20.
done for somebody else?
What?
Can it be done for somebody else?
It just says one reaction. Is that this counterspell is one
You're-
reaction?
If it was on cast on you, you'd be able to react towards it.
Oh, okay.
Unless it says if it says you can use it on somebody else's reaction, like there are spells that allow you to cast it as to protect
Okay.
someone. Like
Yeah,
this
it just says attempts to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. It doesn't say that it has to be
Yeah,
towards me.
that's fine. Then you can. Yes, because you didn't use your reaction this turn at all, so you can use your reaction to counterspell that.
Okay.
I will roll his save.
And,
Oh my good God!
Is
Well,
it
who wants to roll the damage?
is it a third level or lower?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a cantrip, and you've heard it all over the place before. It's Toll the Dead.
okay.
So who wants to roll the 3d12? Actually, it was that Kajira. Kajira, roll 3d12. Do the damage for it,
Roll a 3d12.
and thank Venturi later.
D12. Man.
Oh. How do I clear that?
I don't know. Hit the X down there.
Just hit roll and then do it again.
Good killer.
3d12?
Get 3 of them.
Okay, and next going here would be Landris, and then Venturi.
8.
That 3d12 was an 8.
But my wisdom save, my wisdom that he had me roll was a 20.
Yeah,
You didn't get hit.
Oh,
Landris just turned it back and basically did a free attack on the damn thing.
gotcha.
Unfortunately, we didn't get a real good roll on it. 3d12 was a lot of damage potentially. Thankfully, not that much. Okay, Landris, go ahead. You got the archer. And okay, of course you went after the archer because you just can't stand having someone
19 to hit.
hits. Go ahead.
13
It's a bow
points of
length.
damage.
Right, it's a bow length thing. 13 points. Gotcha.
Second attack. 12 to hit.
No, that misses him.
Okay.
Venturi.
Blasting the caster. No,
Okay.
I'm not. 10 to hit.
Misses.
And a nope. 14 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, I forgot that.
10 don't, 14 do. You get a big plus.
10 damage.
Oh, okay, another looking on. Okay. Next would be. Oh, he's still alive. No, he's not. You guys killed him. Never mind. Arcris.
Well, I guess I'll go in for the last one, I guess.
There are two people still in front of you, so there's still there's a caster on one side, and the a guy with a bow still, who's not even being touched by anybody but other things from across the room.
I'll go after the caster.
Okay.
25.
It hits. Roll your sneak attack as well.
I'll roll
Okay.
my damage first.
Yep,
The
please.
10.
Okay.
And 15.
15. That'll do it.
Yep.
You managed to plunge your short sword through the side of this poor unsuspecting guy who didn't expect to live another 12 seconds. All right. Now the next person would be 9. 9. As you look to your right, Arcris puts a
Not
just
to get to use my bonus action to hit the other guy.
You'd have to. Yes, you could move over and move over to them and use your bonus action. I forgot. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But you see him plunge over his short sword into the side of that guy, and he's
that's a 7, so that's not
oh, that's a
gonna hit.
1. That's a 1, sir. Roll it again. Roll d20. So he tries his graceful move of stabbing the guy in the chest. He seems to slip and tumble slightly,
That's a 1 again.
and lunges at you. Roll your hit. He falls towards you, Arcris. No, not your damage. Roll to hit again.
16.
Does that beat your armor class? Okay, so we'll take.
Yep.
Okay, we can take the 9 damage. You already rolled it.
Oh
Luckily, it's halved.
no, I'm not raging. I'm out of rage till I get a long rest.
Oh shit.
So okay, so as he kills the one guy, goes to turn and thrust his other short sword into the second guy, slips on the pool of blood he made in this first attack, and stabs the half-orcs directly into his unsuspecting chest, leaving a gash for the healers to deal with at a later date. Now, after that, Moon, you're appalled at what just happened, looking to your right and going, "What the hell are you guys doing?" And you can choose to either the guy that you were on is there, or you could smack the guy 5 feet away.
Does 9 not get his turn?
9 gets his turn. That's right. Thank you for
It's
checking.
9 then Moon.
I was assuming he wanted to just lay the licking on poor Arcris, but
Nine
that's
is
okay.
going to resist the urge to smack Arcris in the head with the flail
Yes.
and attack the other guy.
At least he hopes he does.
That is 25 to hit
All right, he does hit that one. Okay.
for 8 points of damage with the first attack.
Okay.
20 to hit for
Wow.
8 more points of damage with that one. And I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with my offhand. And that is a 26 to hit.
And that hits.
4 6 more damage.
And the archer comes and falls in a crumple. Yep. So that archer falls down. Combat is over. Yeah. So all 3 of these guys fall.
Okay, I am going to take what's called a bonus action and do set wind,
And what?
which will give me a 1d10 plus 5 hit point back.
He's gonna
Second
heal
wind.
himself.
Okay. Heal yourself. Second wind. Gotcha. Okay.
And is this a good time for us to take a break?
Gives me a total of gives me 9 hit points back.
That's fine. Thank you. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys go. So yeah, let's take a 5-minute and we'll come back and we'll figure out what you guys are gonna do with all these bodies that don't turn to goo. They're actual, really people this time, not mimics. Wow.
Yep.
And then we're all three of them are human when you got close.
Okay. Bye, break.
See you guys.
Yeah, I can swap on over. All right, we are back, guys.
Hello, welcome back. All right. So you find that there's these three guys here they have purple robes with a black trim on them. In the center, what looks to be almost the top teeth of a mimic. That's kind of what it looks like from the view.
Well,
I want to search them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that'd be investigate.
Yeah.
I turned my back.
Yeah. I got it. Venturi got a 12.
I
on
don't
investigation.
find it. Natural 1.
Nope. Don't find squat.
I'll investigate.
19.
5.
Can I use my Arcana?
Yes.
Oh, can I
Amos
also?
checks everything for magic.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I also detect magic to see if they have any magical items on them?
Yes.
I rolled a 19 on my investigate.
Yes. Okay. We'll get to Venturi in a second, Captain Detect Magic over there. So in your investigate, you see that one of the bags that's tied off at the end is moving, and with your as you touch it, you're like, oh crap! There's freaking mimics in there.
Pet mimics.
Sorry,
I said pet mimics.
you. But what did he say?
Note to self, do not let Venturi have the new mimic bag.
But you can gather that there's at least 2 mimics in there, both the size of books.
Did my Arcana tell me anything?
Okay, your Arcana check. This is a cult of mimic worshippers.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell that to the party. This is obviously a cult of mimic worshippers.
Okay.
Well, I'd say we throw the bodies over the rail to the crowd.
Well, let's check that balcony first. There could be more mimics.
All right, so
If I didn't think it was defiling a corpse, I'd suggest we take them and show the museum, the curator.
You just close your eyes for a second there, sweetheart.
no magic.
No magic.
It's happening. Whether
So
you
you
like
just-
it or not, it's happening.
You guys are
You just close your eyes at home. You'll be all right.
Yeah, can we just take the bodies and toss them over the balcony at the people?
That's what I
Oh,
want.
the people. We are not
Just right,
squishing commoners with bodies.
just right in front of them. That way they just
I
stop.
already tried that.
Piss them off even more.
do you want to roll to hit the corpse?
Well, I don't want to hit them. I just want to drop the corpse over the balcony right in front of them without them knowing that we're there.
If
Just
this was Scooby Doo, it'd be so much easier.
I know. Jeez.
Just shock them. Just shock the crowd. That way they're just like,
Still, as long as we provide them proof, we're going to give them the bodies. We don't have to scare the crap out of them doing it.
What about the
Kill
tabard?
somebody doing it.
Sorry, go ahead.
What about the tabards?
They'll go with the bodies. Do you want to wear one? Didn't think so.
No,
nah.
And you just dropping them over. You're not throwing them over.
Well, we're not just going to run out there and drop them over. We're going to check the
That's what
balcony.
you said.
That's what I
Then
said.
we're going to talk to them.
Okay.
We're going to check the balcony. Then we will talk to them from the balcony. And then we'll drop them over as proof.
Okay.
Just that.
So you guys go out there, and I'll need perception checks for while you're out on the balcony, please.
Perception check.
22.
10.
12.
14.
One.
I need a perception check from Moon.
Can Moon turn her back and pretend this isn't happening?
Yes,
pray
Moon.
to- Pray to
Yep.
Osiris for forgiveness?
You can do that.
Geez,
Technically, we're not looting the body, right?
I really didn't think we were going to defile a body, but
I'm not defiling it.
illustrious God, beacon of my life, I beg you to hear my prayer. Cleanse my mind so I may overcome this grief. I ask this of you in your eternal presence, O eternal guardian. Forgive me with your hallowed kindness.
They haven't defiled it yet, so we don't have to roll for that. Okay, so they haven't quite defiled it yet. That time is coming. All right, so 9, you're pretty sure you can smell something burning, like there's torches below you. So if you look over the edge, when you get over there, like there are guys, they're ready to start the doors on fire.
Burn the place down.
It's fine.
And I say it loud enough so that they can hear me below me as well.
What did you say again? Sorry.
Hey guys, they're fixing to burn the place down.
And cue body drop.
No, not yet. Hold on a second, people.
Okay.
We got it. We cleared it.
Good people of
We
Where the fuck are we
found
at?
the evidence of the cult that worships mimics. And we killed quite a few mimics and 3 members of the cult. And now we drop the bodies.
Okay. Good bodies there. Okay, I'm going to let you roll an athletics check to not throw the bodies on someone.
20.
The first body goes down and actually hits the ground. Thump.
Don't give me your pouty lip.
We have 2 more. You might want to clear a spot.
Where'd you roll a 20?
Athletics check.
I did not see it on the game log. Okay. Did anybody else see
16
it?
plus 4.
Did
Yeah, I
show up
see
there?
it.
Okay. Damn it. I'm the one screwed up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see it.
Yeah, there it is now. Perfect. Okay, so they move aside. Roll your athletics checks again just to make sure that there's no idiots running around.
Who has to win?
Oh, there might be 10.
Okay.
Just you two?
Oh, do I need to roll one too?
No, it's okay. We've got 3 bodies down. We got a lander. He lands on the ground, and the other 2 do not hit it either. They're not very gracefully hit the ground, but they are on the ground now.
It's over, man. You
The
can
crowd comes to a kind of a hush, and the little dwarf walks over and goes, "What is this? Where'd these people come from? What's all this?"
That's a good question.
Can I roll like an insight to see if she's trying to bluff it? Like if she's part of the cult or something? Yeah.
No, I'm gonna roll that. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
How many mimics did we kill?
She seems to be telling the truth. She's very stout in her conviction, and stout in the height too.
We killed at least a dozen mimics.
Good thing or 16 somewhere, man.
Who's carrying the mimics now?
Who's carrying them?
Oh, and we have a sack with 2 more that are alive.
Yeah, there was 2 mimics in a sack. They were alive.
Kind of
We gave 9
still time.
the job of holding them.
Yeah, he wouldn't let me touch him.
That's probably a good idea for your sake and the parties. Mm-hmm. All right. So, who has the minutes?
9 has them.
Okay. So the crowd comes to a hush. She little dwarf seems to be yelling up and pointing at you still quite a bit. 9 and to you Leonard. You guys need to prove that this wasn't. Where are all our friends? Where's everybody?
They're dead.
They've been eaten.
I guess the mimics ate them.
What about the halfling's body?
I can pull it out there.
There's
The
half-
only body we found was that of a halfling.
half of a halfling.
Does that make a quarterling?
I'll say quarterling then. No. So you see a family of halflings, and there's the one male halfling is there with his children. He says, please bring her back.
Dude, not a good idea.
So the crowd starts to disperse slowly. The dwarven ringleader asks you guys to come downstairs and let's discuss this.
Okay.
And you don't see Arad anywhere.
Your beard is full of food.
Do I stop and get the halfling body, or do we not do that?
We leave that for others.
Yeah, we're not the cleanup crew. We're just here to figure out what's going on and dispatch any undesirables.
And catapult bodies off a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how we roll.
Clearly.
It's all about the shock factor.
Okay. So you guys come downstairs, and that is going to make you downstairs. And Abarat says, "So what was all this about? Well, can you help out here now?"
It's a mess.
I thought you said we didn't see Arab, but
No, outside. He was inside when you guys came around downstairs again. You saw
aha.
him. He's waiting for you in the main cross foyer.
I want to insight him. If I can. See if he's... If he actually knows
What's
it.
the
Nope,
rules?
I got a 9.
He appears to be telling the truth.
Do the same, and I got a 16.
You're only 21 on intimidation as I lean down and look him in the eye and ask him if he had anything to do with the mimics.
What's a mimic?
Oh, come on, you know what a mimic is.
Those chests that turn into people? And then they bite you with a big long tongue?
Oh, they're not only just they can hide as anything.
Search everything, please! They can't be around. They could be anything here.
All except 15 or 16 or so that they already took care of.
They were.
What do you they were? Oh. So he points in the cafeteria.
Let's see.
So explain to me if what those things are on the floor.
That's the mimics.
And they look like a mixture of kind of squishy, weird shapes.
Oh,
That's
the
what's
shell.
left of the mimic.
That's what they look like. Once they're not looking like something else.
They can't shapeshift anymore.
When they're dead, they can't fake it.
Well, who's going to pay for all these damages?
You're the
Thank
one
you.
who let the mimic
Look at Cole.
ingest your.
I mean, I would go after the cult of the mimic worshippers because they're the ones who let the mimics loose on this place.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know who they are, and it's just going to come off your totem. That's all it has to be. So,
I would like.
mimics and I'll turn them loose.
No, we
And
can
take
turn
what I
these two
want.
loose and
So he's, I'll be back. I gotta check for what damage is done. And he starts walking around. He walks out of the room. And he seems now very perturbed. Rather than scared.
I'm gonna.
Marcus, get ready to steal some shit.
Yeah, well,
Oh no.
I was gonna say send the
no, we're
rogue to
not
kind
gonna
of
do it.
stealth around and watch him and see if he does anything interesting. I don't trust this guy.
Is that what you're gonna do? Or?
Sure.
Okay, so roll a stealth check, please.
24.
Okay. He quickly goes room to room looking for what's damaged. He seems to be ignoring the things on the ground, but looking at the actual cases, what's in them, the art of the wall, anywhere where there was a rogue arrow fired, and then he starts scribbling in a notepad real quick. And he goes room to room all around real systematically. A couple times oh, geez, that's gross. And then keeps going. Mainly the one that would look pregnant, where the halfling body is. That's where he stops and just kind of shaking his head because that's kind of good. He gets done and he starts heading his way back down to see you guys. Takes him about 10, 15 minutes. And he comes back and says, well, I have a total for you guys. Your choice whether you want to accept it or not. I know what I offered you, but in this case, with all the damages and all the broken pieces here, there, and everywhere, from everything, all the damages, you guys could have been so much cleaner with that. I'm only going to offer you 1,905.
Hey, you still have those
You
couple
know,
of
that's
mimics?
still a pretty good sum.
What was the original over 25?
24. We're at 25.
24. So he
25.
takes off 5.
No,
I'm fine with the 19.
He offered us 2,500 gold.
Make it seem.
What's that?
The deal was to investigate without wrecking anything.
Well, we didn't know that there were mimics going to attack us while we were in there either.
We didn't take that into account.
These people out here that he was the ringleader of the mimic cult and let them do what they do.
We could just let him burn the place down.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
People. The 1,900 is plenty. It's more
Just
than
take
we
it and
got.
move on. We got stuff to do.
It's true.
Let's take it. We've got to go to Candle Keep. We got to go back to Baldur's Gate.
Can I roll a
Whatever
persuasion
you want to do.
for just be like, just make it an even 2.
You can roll. I'll roll it against his.
It's a 10.
I'll walk out the door. I'll wait for him outside.
He says, 1,900, final offer.
I'm
You can
just
take
gonna-
it or walk. Your choice. Or I'll call the
Take
guards.
Take it. We'll take it.
Okay. Fine. So he reaches into his coat and he hands you I guess would that be 19 platinum?
Ouch.
19.
Platinum's 1 to 100, right? Remember? Or is it 1
Yeah,
to 200?
Platinum.
1 to 100. So he hands you 19
10
platinum.
to
1
No, they're
platinum's
1 to
10
100.
gold.
There's a lecture in between.
Yeah.
It says one
There's
platinum
copper,
is
silver,
10
gold,
gold.
electrum, then platinum.
Yeah,
So
but I
it's
don't
one
think-
other And
We
Mark's
already
world
had
is 100.
66 platinum, and we didn't have anywhere near 1900 gold.
The managed coin says 1 PP equals 10 GP.
What's 10? 1 to 10?
Yeah, 1
Then
to
he gives
10.
you 100. It's 190 then. That's right. He gives you the right amount.
Okay.
Just whether
Where the hell? Okay, 190 platinum piece added to the group treasury, right?
Yep.
Yes.
As soon as this comes back up. All right. As soon as this comes back up, I'll.
All right. So
Okay, we should go.
he says thank you, and the crowd is just waiting for your approval. Mimics, they say. Nothing left here.
No.
Not right now. Who knows if there'll be tomorrow?
Okay. Some of the people thank you. Others, they thank Moon and the others, but they completely avoid Nine because Nine crushed all their friends.
Yeah, good job.
Is
Yeah.
the little dwarf chick still out there?
Yeah.
Does she seem to be
She's
okay
not-
with everything right now?
They were looking for an explanation as to what's going on.
Okay.
Mimics makes sense.
Can I
And these
ask her
old people are
to?
scary.
Can I ask
Yeah.
her to write in my sending book? And well, she can't send to me. I can only send to her, right?
Mhm.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was thinking if anything else happens to get a hold of us, but I can
Well,
only
you guys are. Where are you guys heading from here?
I want to leave this town.
Candlekeep, and we need this
We
is
did
what we
the
need to decide on.
Candlekeep.
our name.
Head to Candlekeep.
Head to Candlekeep, okay?
Candlekeep.
So,
Yeah.
if you guys are
This
heading to
is what we
Candlekeep,
need to decide on the name, guys.
Oh, the name. I liked the one that Bernie put in there, the Mafia Misfits one. That's my vote.
And I'll like patience from the grave.
I'd go with Patience from the Grave.
That was the one that I'm voting for as well.
Does it matter to you what we call ourselves? No opinion whatsoever. So that leaves
I'm too new. And as
Arcris.
as he says, I'm not to be trusted.
Think in my head, I don't care.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna turn to Kajir and be like, "Well, thanks for the help with all this. You want to join, or you want to join us on? You got anything going on, or you want to join us on our adventures?"
Oh well, if you don't mind, I'll join y'all. I'm always up for adventures.
I mean, you handled yourself pretty well back there. I mean, it's not just up to me; it's up to the rest of the people. But I just figured I'd extend that offer.
Fair
I'm
enough.
fine with it.
Me too.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Why, thank you.
Arcris, you were adopted
Well-
in.
Welcome to Patience from the grave.
That patience with like not being patient. That's like someone in the hospital. Patience.
With as
Sure.
much as we hurt ourselves, I think it should be the
Yes.
hospital patient.
Hospital patience from the grave. All right. Little play on words there. Perfect. So is it patience with a T or patience?
I like with the T.
It's up to them. I don't.
I like
It's
that.
not with a T on here.
Yeah, I like that. I like the idea of it being a double use word.
Okay, that's cute. All right, so you guys spend the night. There's an inn there. The innkeep offers you a meal and lodgings for the night. They're just it's a couple of smaller staterooms, but they each have 4 or 5 bunks in them. They're I'll make sure that I don't rent them out for you. They're your rooms for the night, and there's food and ale below. You know that Maple Guard is about a half day's travel south of Candlekeep.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can be there by midday tomorrow.
That works.
Oh, are we taking a long rest then?
I was going to say, at this point, you guys get a long rest. They even offer you baths.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There's no magical properties, is there?
Not in this one. Should have gotten the water with the other ones. It's okay. Anyway,
Long rest. I push that one.
yeah. So you're going to get the effects of a long rest, and you guys get a bath and really a nice relax.
During this long rest time, can I work on the attunement?
You will be attuned by the morning. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Good. So as you guys get there, you get yourself settled, and the first thing you do is you guys sit around chatting about how many mimics, and Landris and Nine just can't even come to a consensus of whether it was 17 mimics or whether it was 15 mimics. Arker's like, I don't know. I had one on my face for at least 2 killings. I'm not sure. So don't tell me. And
I'm feeling bad about hitting 2 of my teammates there. Sorry.
But the most player oopses is got to be Arcus right now. But Moon, and you're watching these guys, and you're finding it comical at this point that they're still arguing about how many there were. Kajir, this is what you're seeing. It's not really infighting, but it's just internal mocking of each other. And Venturi hasn't lifted his head once, not to drink, not to eat. He's absolutely obsessed with the staff. And after about an hour, he goes, I get it! Holy crap, this is cool! So, and you can explain what the thing does.
All right. It is the Staff of Python. I speak a magic word.
After you figure it out.
Always a magic word. Hocus pocus.
Said magic word insert here. And it turns into a python. And it gets to fight alongside us. It can grapple people. It can bite people. And if it starts to look a little hurt, I can say the magic word again and pick it up, and it regains its hit points.
That's badass. That's cool.
So we got a snake friend. I don't know if anybody's against snakes, but I'm not.
It doesn't surprise me that you are.
And Kajira, your wolf has to spend the night in the barn. They're not allowed in the the wolf will have to be in the stables. Yeah.
Honey bear.
Don't worry, I'll leave my familiar bird out there, owl out there with it.
Oh, perfect. Something for a snack.
So there's a good chance 9 joined them before the night was over anyway.
So the meal is great. You guys lay down for the night, and in the morning you wake up, give yourselves a long rest. You get yourself packed, and you're on your way. You'll be leaving on your way to Candlekeep in the morning. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight, guys.
Alrighty.
Good job, guys.
Awesome. We had a lot of nat 20s this game.
This was the most nat 20 I've seen in one session.
That's awesome.
And we also had this session. I rolled a nat 1 followed by, and that almost killed that poor mimic. And I think somebody else rolled a nat 1. Oh, yeah, that was Chris over here rolled a nat 1. Nat 1. So we had two of those today, but a whole lot of D20s. So
I got a couple nat 20s now.
That's doing a lot of them tonight. That was fantastic.
I did a 1, but I recovered quick from it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Thanks for being here for our D&D sesh, joining on this travels. Make sure to hit the follow button, like, subscribe, all of those good things. YouTube video will be up later on this week if you want to recap. And